Shalom Akim. First and foremost, and give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rachab Kudash. Double honors unto the elders, apostles of the Great Millstone, the elders of the Great Millstone, intercourse. Peace and blessings unto the hopeful elect, the sincere servants of Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, serving him in truth and sincerity. Yeah, so I'm the brother Chayava from GMS Playing Tables Camp, coming back with another lesson to the Spirit. This lesson will be based off this article from nationalnews.com, which says, Japan rocked by a magnitude 7.1 earthquake, while California endures 57 aftershocks following magnitude 5.2 earthquake. Yeah, and hey, this is prophecy. As we know, as the scriptures say, the scriptures say how many things will be happening in the end days, and earthquakes are definitely included. To read this article, it says, a powerful 7.1 magnitude earthquake rocked the southern coast of Japan near the city of Miyazaki on Kyushu Island on Thursday, August 8th, prompting Japan Meteorological Agency to issue tsunami advisories in the region. The quake's epicenter was located about 18.6 miles deep underwater in the Hyuga Sea, just off of Kyushu's island's eastern coast. JMA warned of a potential tsunami up to 1 meter or 3.3 feet high along the nearby coast of Kyushu and further away in the southern coast of Shikoku Island. It says the quake most intensely affected Nichinan cities and surrounding areas in Miyazaki Prefecture and Kyushu Island. Home to around 400,000 residents, Miyazaki was placed on high alert immediately after as authorities advised and urged people to steer clear of coastal areas and rivers. Local officials have also raised warnings about possible aftershocks of similar magnitude. Yeah, so you get the point. This affected many people. And even though it wasn't, it says, to read a little bit of the damage that it caused, it says, a video from a local radio station in Kirishima in Kagoshima Prefecture captured intense shaking that caused items to fall from the shelves and render elevators and kitchens in some hotels unusable. An evacuation order was issued in one area of the Kochi Prefecture, though drastic sea level changes have yet to occur. Yeah, so you get the point. They give you the damage, even though it wasn't that. This earthquake was a little bit weaker than the one that happened earlier this year in January 2024. But hey, again, it shows you the times that we are in. These earthquakes will continue to get worse. Yeah, this earthquake wasn't that bad. A little bit of shaking happening. But hey, the Lord's going to bring much more worse earthquakes. Now we're going to go down to this section of California. It says, meanwhile, a magnitude 5.2 quake, magnitude 5.2 quake and dozens of aftershocks hit California. Meanwhile, a magnitude 5.2 earthquake and over 50 aftershocks recently struck parts of California. The quakes were centered approximately 7.6 west-northwest of Mettler in Kern County, around 90 miles north of Los Angeles. It says this 5.2 magnitude quake struck on the evening of August 6th and was followed by a 4.2 magnitude aftershock within minutes. It says with this second major quake's epicenter located around 14 miles southwest of Lamont, also north of Los Angeles. Yeah, so hey, California's always getting, attacked or stricken by earthquakes, and that's the Lord bringing these earthquakes, man. Every single natural disaster, and really anything that happens on the planet Earth, not just natural disasters. A lot of people think that, God only has power over natural disasters, but he doesn't have power over, any other things that, that's caused by human activity, such as, crime and whatever. Hey, the Lord controls everything, man. And earthquakes are one of the many things. I mean, again, he controls everything, and the Lord also controls earthquakes as well. So, hey, Japan's constantly getting bombarded by, different disasters, earthquakes, tsunamis. Hey, Cali, hey, that's, you're always hearing about earthquakes, and, it's a lot of wickedness happening in Cali. So, Lord is simply just punishing, setting out punishments and judgments. Get in real quick, Matthew chapter 24. And 1, it says, And Yahushua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him to show him the buildings of the temple. Yeah, the buildings of the temple, it says, And Yahushua said unto them, See not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. It says, verse 3, And as he sat upon the mountain of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world? So the disciples came unto Yahushua to inquire of him, when will be the end of the world, what's going to be happening, and what's going to be the sign of his return. Meaning, because obviously right at the end, which we are at the end, but once Yahushua makes his return, hey, that's going to be the end of the end. Literally the complete end of Esau's world. It says, verse 4, And Yahushua answered his son unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come on my name, saying, I am a Mashiach, and shall deceive many. Yeah, so Yahushua is about to lay down the things that will be happening upon the planet Earth, such as false Hamashiachim, or false, as it says right here, Christ. All Christ means within the Greek is anointed, and the Hebrew you say Hamashiach, which means the anointed. It says, And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Yeah, we're definitely seeing a lot of wars and rumors of wars. The biggest rumor of war is World War III, which technically we are in the beginning stages of World War III, so we are in World War III. We're just waiting for the climax to hit. Yeah, wars are definitely happening. Israel, Hamas, obviously with the Ukrainian and Russian war. Without a doubt, wars are happening. We're just waiting for the biggest one to happen. The war that will involve America, which is World War III. It says, verse 7, For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. Yeah, nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. There should be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Yeah, famines are happening. You're having inflation. Obviously there's global famines happening. And it's only going to continue to get worse. Yeah, it's not that bad, but hey, it's still happening. And hey, it's gonna continue to get worse. Pestilences, without a doubt, pestilence have passed. We had that big one that started the end of 2019, 2020. You already know what it is. And earthquakes in diverse places. And you might want to know what diverse means. Let's go ahead and get diverse within the Greek. So that Greek word is right here.
Strong's G 2596, kata, kata.
Yeah, kata. Yeah, so kata meaning, down from, throughout. It also means pretty much going into the point that it's going to be everywhere. See if we can get a better definition. Yeah, city by city, from city to city, and reference the place. Yeah, so the point is that it's going to be everywhere. It's going to be happening in various places. Diverse is according to the regular dictionary definition. It says of varying types, several. Yeah, diverse places. So various places that this going to be happening. And we're seeing, this is already an example. Japan and California, two diverse places getting hit by earthquakes. So, it says verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Yeah, so even more things are going to happen. These things are currently happening as we speak. These are only the beginning of sorrows. More things are going to come. We already have the prophecies written within 2nd Ezra chapter 16. Let's go ahead and get that real quick. So it says... Second Ezra chapter 16 and 18, the beginning of sorrows. Or 17, it says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days. Of course, this Ezra's receiving a vision. And the vision he was seeing is literally the times that we're living in right now. Especially, really what he was seeing was when the climax of these things were happening. But it says what? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of war. So Ezra was literally being given an overview, when it started to begin during his vision. He was seeing, the beginning of these things, and the Lord was pretty much showing him an overview of all the trials and tribulations that the Lord's going to bring within the end times. So it says the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand and fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? So that's the point. It says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. So Lord is putting these things on the earth for a reason, for judgment. It says, but for all these things there should not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. So that's why the Lord is ultimately gonna bring destruction, or even heavier destruction upon the earth, man. Babylon the Great will be destroyed, which is America, will be destroyed entirely by nuclear fire and by the chariot fire that the Lord's going to be shooting upon this place. Because again, World War III, these other nations will make an alliance with one another to take down America. So this is what's coming. But even though the Lord's bringing all these things upon the earth, and will bring all these things upon the earth, they won't be mindful of their scourges. So guess what? Yahushua will have to come back to establish righteousness and rulership upon the planet earth, putting a subject all heathen and all other nations under the Israelites. And the Israelites will be perfect. When Yahushua comes back, he's going to change the elect. First and foremost, the 2/3 will die. The 2/3 of the nation of Israel within America will die. But the 1/3 of the nation of Israel and the great multitude, the rest, who Lord will have mercy upon the Israelites scattered, and the innumerable multitude, well, guess what? We're all going to be changed. Once the chariots beam us up, we're all going to receive those new perfect bodies. Lord's will we be part of that, and that's what we strive to be a part of, the elect. We're going to be ruling over all the nations, and all the nations will be subject under us, and we're going to be in 100% accordance with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, not sinning anymore, being 100% perfect. And we're going to be exacting the law, statute, commandments amongst all these other nations. So this is what's needed upon the planet Earth. But before that comes, the Lord going to bring more and more judgments upon the planet Earth to judge the wicked. And, we're going to have to, of course, go through it. But we're not going to be judged like the wicked is going to be judged. We're going to ultimately be protected. Even though we're going to go through some things and have to suffer some of these things, the Lord's ultimately going to keep a hedge and keep his elect protected and fed and taken care of. And so it's only going to get worse. And earthquakes is one of the many things that the Lord's going to bring upon the earth. Sedition is coming. Anarchy is coming. Famine is already here, but it's only going to get worse. Pestilence is going to get worse. Esau coming down like a madman, spare none, is coming. Martial law. Many prophecies that the scriptures speak about are on its way. The mark of the beast being implemented, mandated, the RFID implant, the chip, that is literally right around the corner, man. So, point is that we're in prophetic times. All we're waiting for is Yahushua to come back, but we understand how many things will happen. A fire will be kindled in the earth. The main prophecy that we're waiting for is the mark of the beast, which, that's literally months away. Could be 6 months, 12 months, 24 months. The point is, it's literally right around the corner. Not going to be 20, 30 years. Nah, man, this is here. The mark, the earthquakes, and the World War III, all that's literally right around the corner. So we only have a short amount of time here left. So I believe that's the point. Lord's will be blessed, that edified. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakurash Brakathum. Shalom.